Welcome back to 843 TV. We're here with Lorraine Champion. She is a radiation oncologist with St. Joseph's Candler Hospital.
That's
Welcome.
correct. Thank you.
St. Joseph's Candler, where's it located?
In Savannah.
Okay, all right, excellent. So what are the oncology services provided by St. Joseph's Candler in the Bluffton, Hilton
In
area?
the low country?
Here, yeah.
Well, St. Joseph's Candler has made a commitment to try and provide as many services as possible in the low country. And they start off with diagnostic services such as mammograms, CT scans, ultrasounds, so they can do all that for diagnosing cancer. Okay. And then they provide the radiation oncology and the medical oncology. They have the offices is mainly down on Hilton Head, near Hilton Head Hospital. Okay,
very good. Excellent.
Yes.
And we understand that St. Joseph Candler has installed a state-of-the-art linear accelerator in Hilton Head.
We are very fortunate. So when I started working in Hilton Head, we had an older accelerator, and if you had prostate cancer, it would take 20 to 30 minutes to get the treatment. With this new variant TrueBeam, the length of time to do the treatment is down to about 10 minutes. It also can shape the beams much better. It can do any treatment to any specialty specialist place in the country. We can do anything anyone else can do. So we're very, very excited about this.
So for those of us that are completely
uneducated,
just to clarify, the linear accelerator is actually the piece of machinery, so to speak, that provides the radiation to
do
the treatment itself.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's a piece of treatment equipment, not a diagnostic.
A linear accelerator is a large piece of equipment, and what we do is we accelerate electrons through a waveguide that hits a solid piece of material like tungsten, and this gives off high energy photons, which are then channeled through the gantry, which is the head of the accelerator, and we can shape it any way we want. We can rotate the head round and give the radiation anywhere in the body that we want.
So it's very specific to the particular
cancer.
Yes.
Yes.
Unlike many years ago, I'm sure, where you just kind of...
Well, many years ago, we just sort of did half from the front and half from the back, and just set it up anatomically, really, and we're just playing films. Now we do CT planning, where you actually do a CAT scan through the area, and you outline on the scan exactly where the tumor is and what you want to treat. And then they plan multiple beams coming in so they can spare the normal tissues. It's really incredible, the advances that have been made.
It's amazing the advances that they've made.
Yes.
Okay, so this actually allows you to better target the area that you want to treat without hurting those areas that
those normal tissues.
Right.
So it's all really computer planned.
Right.
So after we say we're doing prostate cancer, I would outline on the patient's CAT scan where the prostate gland was and where the seminal vesicles were, and then we also outline the rectum and the bladder and like the femoral heads, and then we tell the computer we want the prostate gland to get the 8,000 centigrade, but only so much of the rectum can get this dose, and only so much of the bladder can get this dose. These are called dose constraints, and then the computer comes up with a plan to deliver this. We just sit there. We do the drawing and it does the planning.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
That is excellent to know, especially because African-American males often have a lot of prostate cancer issues.
It's true.
So.
We treat a lot of prostate cancer here because of the age of the population in this area. A lot of breast cancer, yes.
So what brought you here to Bluffton?
Oh, well, it's a long story, but I'll make it very quick. So I did most of my practicing in Berkeley, California, but my husband had an old family home here on the May River. And so he announced one day he was retiring, and I either had to give up my job and come with him, or I could just stay in Berkeley. So I retired and I came here, and then I got sort of bored, so I handed in my resume to St. Joseph's Candler Hospital, and they gave me a job in the next few weeks. And then they asked me to run the centre down on Hilton Head, because I'm more, as being older, the people like an older physician to relate to. They used to staff it with the young kids right out of training, and it's not so easy to relate to the younger people.
I would totally agree with that. I feel comfort, I feel more comfort in that also.
And I love it so much because you see all these diverse people who have come from all the different areas. You know, so it's a really great job.
We are definitely a melting pot. There
Definitely
are
a
people
melting
from all
pot.
different cultures and all different ages.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'm kind of a fan myself.
Yes.
So I think you really described what a radiation oncologist
But
does.
what we're really it takes 4 years to train, but you really learn about cancer management because we have to relate to the medical oncologist, the surgeon. It's a multidisciplinary approach, so we each have to know what the other person does to make a treatment plan for the patient. But I plan the delivery of the radiation, and I'm always amazed because I was so hopeless at physics and I had to get special tutoring, but it all worked out.
Is there any side effects to the
It
procedure?
depends what you're treating. For example, with breast cancer, the main side effect is redness of the skin, which is temporary. And for the gentleman with the prostate cancer, it's mainly that the bowel function and the bladder function may alter, but it's all temporary.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. So you get them right back on their feet again.
Well, they play golf all through the radiation. Yeah. We have to schedule their radiation around their golf tee times. I'm serious.
I totally believe that.
As a former
Right.
radiation patient, I can say my biggest side effect was tiredness.
Fatigue is a big problem.
Yes, I was so tired
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah. But it goes away.
It does,
It goes
absolutely.
away.
Worth it to be cancer
It
free.
was, oh, absolutely. I'll take tiredness over that any day.
Exactly.
Right.
So the advancements have also made the recuperation time not as...
Well, that's right, because we're
Yeah.
sparing the normal tissues, so there's not so many side effects. Exactly.
All right,
Yes.
excellent, excellent stuff. Well, Lorraine Champion with radiation oncologist with St. Joseph Candler Hospital, thank you for joining us.
It was a pleasure. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
And we'll be back with more 843 TV.